Hi, Joe. Thanks for coming in today. I know that we talked about doing some psychoeducation today at our previous appointment. And I just wanted to, because we gave the diagnosis of PTSD, I want to talk to you and kind of give you the what you need to kind of look out for within this diagnosis, and kind of tell you a bit more about it and how you can sort of cope with this diagnosis. So PTSD really it stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. And so because of a traumatic event that you experienced, your body is basically, it hasn't been able to go back to a sense of you're not in like fight or flight mode. And so it really is when you don't return to a sense of safety, and so you experience a reaction of stress, and as you have been demonstrating and explaining to me throughout our sessions, and then with this, there can be different symptoms like nightmares, as well as being jumpy or being on edge, and or having like restlessness or fear about that specific event that that caused the trauma in your life that you are recalling and kind of living through again. And so it's a difficult disorder, but it is able to be treated and talked through with a professional, therapeutic professional. And within, I kind of want to tell you a little bit about what happens within the brain. And so when a traumatic event happens, there are certain parts of the brain that respond differently. And so in the amygdala part of the brain, that is where it's kind of like an alarm system that it tells you when something is wrong. And so with this traumatic event that occurred for you, it caused a reaction like an alarm system that goes off when something traumatic happens to you. And so when you're experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder, this alarm system part of the brain is basically just turned on, and can't be turned off all the time. And so you have to, we have to find different coping strategies and methods so that this alarm system isn't always on at all times of the day for you. Another part of the brain that is affected is the hippocampus, and that helps with memory. That's the part of the brain that focuses on memory, and this is another part of the brain that's affected with PTSD because different memories are recalled that were from your traumatic event, and when it can interfere with what is happening in the present, and so something can be triggered in the present, and it can make you think that either you're going through that traumatic event, again, or you're unsafe. And so so those are a few parts of the brain that are affected, as well as a part of the brain that your logical thinking is affected as well. So with PTSD, as you have experienced already, it can be difficult to manage, especially when there are triggers. And so we want to find the specific ways that are best for you to manage and treat this PTSD. And so with the right support and therapy and coping mechanisms, you can retrain your brain that you are safe, and that you don't have to keep recalling the traumatic incident that you've gone through, and playing it back and feeling like you're in that unsafe environment again. And so we want to go through different methods to help you retrain your brain. So, and this will take time and patience, and so it's not going to be a short process, but we will be in this together. Do you have any questions for me?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you a handout for kind of all the information about post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as the different ways that we might be going through to kind of help you cope and help you get through this. All right? All right, thank you.